Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my Mierce campaign, or Mercian campaign, guys, where, well, we have most of England. We are pretty much, well, we are England now, I do believe, so, you know, we have something about to happen, though. So, we are spreading our armies around our country just because, well, I'm sure most of you know what's about to happen, but I'm not going to spoil it for those who don't. We've got plenty of income. We're just moving our armies, I think. Let's keep upping some places. So, yes, we are England now, so we get various buffs to that as well. We obviously hold all of Wales. We've got lots of money to spend. Let's keep upping all of these places. Where's my best one? London. London is the one I really want to build up, because London's a very good settlement actually once it's built up. I want to keep upping my yellow settlements. And here, Lindklein. Here it's really good, guys, because you can see it's got so many yellow buildings to upgrade. That each event they all buff each other. That said, I can't do anything else here, so it's not too worried. Let's grab a garrison there, actually. We've actually spent most of our money now, so let's end turn. So our armies are just moving and getting themselves repositioned. We're keeping some centrally, and we're just in a nice defensive position around the country. We are going to have to deal with I want to deal with North Leod and push up into Scotland, push the Scots back into Scotland when we're done with this. And certainly I want to take Cumberland. I want to capture all the territory, which is England, basically, with this faction. I don't necessarily want to take Scotland. Obviously, we've also got the guys up here, the Scottish rebels up there. We've actually mostly been reduced. Grave news indeed. Our scouts are reporting that massive navies are setting sail for Britannia. We must reinforce our borders and coastline before it is too late, which is why I'm moving all of my troops around, guys. So, let's have a look. So obviously we've got all of here. This is English. This is all English territory, as is here. Yeah, Bevenberg. So basically you want to push up sort of along this line, I believe. Scotland is quite strong. We do still have the original guys, and we've lost Orkney, and Ireland is still a bit of a mess. But Ireland is a bit of a mess, but it's actually effectively two kingdoms, with some raiders at the bottom. Let's end turn again. I might start pumping out another army, actually. Now, we'll see who actually arrives. It's not always the same troops, same armies who arrive with these fleets. But they are going to be something we are going to have to fight back when they arrive. So all my armies are just moving into position, guys. Now, once we've done this, it's going to be the conquest of Scotland, which, let's be honest, isn't going to be hard. Ooh. Up our market value, because that's actually going to give us the money back. Yeah, they can be married. Right. Where are my armies? One there, one there. One there, which we can armour up. Where are you going? You're heading down this way. Eager to fight. So we've only got two in the north, so I'm going to build a new northern army up here. In Yoffelwick. He can take this. Actually, neither is great at command, so he can take this. Let's get an extra cav. There you go. So that'll start building up there in the north to keep our north protected. Northliode are getting battered. So Northumbria up there, not Northumbria, not the Viking kingdom. The English Northumbrians up there are getting battered by the Scots. I don't know if they're still at war with the Scots, but they're definitely being pushed back. You can pull up into there. You can head to here. And you can head to here. Let's up that. That'll do. So our armies are getting around. It does take us a while to move our armies for obvious reasons. You know, we're quite a big country now. I mean, I know in real life you could... Hundreds of ships quickly approach the southern shore of Britannia. We must destroy them before they overwhelm the Isles. So we've got 5 armies making land here. We've got... So let's move you forwards. And let's move you down. Our prince here, Kufred, gonna move down as well.
We will do our utmost.
Ready to serve.
Oh, actually, that's what I want to do. I want to get this. Ah, we are. So my generals will all be leveled up within a few turns. Okay, so we've got 3 armies here to deal with their 5. So that could be tricky, guys. Because obviously they have more armies than us. And they are not necessarily going to all land in the same place. So we're going to have to be careful about how and where we face them, guys. You see they're spreading out already. That guy seems to be heading for Hastings. They'd actually be better landing en masse in one place, because it would actually be harder for me to hold them then, and they could cut in. Huge Danish fleet, so that's up here. So that's gonna hit Northumbria and Scotland. It's not quite on my coast, but we're still gonna have to deal with them. So let's start marching my armies to the north. And we'll try and hold them on this river here. We should be able to hold them, guys. Let's be honest. My armies are big and powerful, so I can even afford to push out another army already, but I don't have the troops. It would be a very cheap army, so I'm not going to do that. Some more yellow here, because we've got lots of yellow things here. We do also have green, so we will also want to up that. That'll do for now. Oops, I should have moved them a bit closer to the coast. I'm going to let them land before we take any major actions, guys. There we go, they're already hitting. Okay, so some of those are sailing south. We'll have to keep an eye on them. Bebbanburg is under siege. They should have just attacked Bebbanburg from the sea. I kind of lost sight of them. Okay, they're going to hit Southampton. That's going to fall without a fight, probably. They're going to hit there. Okay, that's perfect. So we can get... Oh. Tell you what, I'm going to fight this. This is not going to be an easy fight, but we should be able to make them pay in blood. Make the giant players pay in blood for any landing they do here. This is unfortunately not the easiest port to defend, but I don't necessarily have to defend the port. So they've got crossbowmen, good cav. Basically, they've got a very, very tough army here, guys. A retinue sword, Norman foot soldiers, marine infantry, and mailed spears. And Eustace is their lord, so... we are going to actually wait up here for them. And you guys can form a flying reinforcements. Okay. I'm not so worried about their cavalry. They can go and bang on my gates, but they will die horribly as they move against those gates. Let's watch this as they come in. Or does it have to have people on it to do it? We'll find out. There you go. Boiling oil on them, guys. Shredding them. So that was a really bad idea for them. This is a massive fleet coming in though, guys. There's no way I could have held the beaches because I just don't. I could have possibly held one of the beaches, but there's no way I could hold both beaches. Wow, they're already through. So their cavalry is already through. I was not expecting that. How did their cavalry get through? I mean, they're crippled. I don't think I need to worry about any of these cavalry units. Right, it's double time as everything comes in. As the Normans make their first landing on British soil. And these are very tough troops, so that all we can do is we can hold for as long as we can, guys. We will lose this, but a couple of little shield walls in these good places, Now, this shield wall certainly,
Swordsman, we hear and obey.
you know, this is gonna be a very solid little line here. This one is actually my weaker line. I'm not expecting this to face as much, though.
Spearmen, run, warriors! Thanks. Aye, it is so. On the double. Don't hold back.
You guys can move back just a little.
Quick march.
You guys can re-shield wall. Go on, you need to make it look pretty, guys. Don't you get how this works?
Spearmen, big.
See, they flee before our might.
Okay, that's it.
All is set.
Our general is under attack.
Under enemy fire.
There we go. Over here, we are shredding them. You know what? I'm going to pull my second unit of swords from over here, back over here, to help this line. And these guys can move in behind as well. No, these guys are going to stay as the flying reinforcements for now. You guys can form up here. Come on, quickly, quickly, quickly. Let's shield wall first. Shield wall! Okay, for now, they are all coming in this way, so we're going to put these guys back. If they don't come around, we can hold them here for a long time, guys, here. Because this, yeah, they have to break through our units, which are all dug in very nicely here. Obviously, they are much better troops than mine. We're doing well. You guys can just sit here pinging away. If they keep hitting here, that's fine. I don't mind the cav hitting these guys, because these guys will eat their cav for breakfast. It's if they start sending... Oh, wow, wow, no, 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 stop. Oh. Okay, we need to get some more units over here again. In fact, this second unit of swords can break and move over here quickly. Come on, guys, move, move, move.
On the double. Fear. Quick march.
See, they flee before our might.
Archers. Courage, men. Fear.
Shield wall. Come
Our
on.
are under attack.
Spearmen. Axemen. Fear. Run, warriors.
Why is it not letting me shield wall these guys?
Everyone to the walls. On the double. Quick march.
Okay, they're not coming this way now.
On the double.
Our foes flee the field.
Our line is doing well there. There we go. Here they come over here. So we've got second line just behind. In fact, let's move these guys back just a little bit onto these guys.
On the double. Don't hold back. Quick march. On the double. Axemen. Don't hold back. On the double. Swordsman. Fear.
Come on.
Swordsman.
Get out of combat so I can shield wall, please. Oh, that cav is going to be a pain.
Push through.
I need that shield wall.
Run, warriors. Pound the earth.
Shield wall. That's it. Here they come. There you go, we are now engaged on both fronts. We are slowly losing troops here. My general is behind, held, so even if these guys break, they are slowly cutting through us. But they are paying in blood to get through here, guys. So, oh, why have you done that?
Shift yourself. Quick march, men.
Right, we're going to move these guys just behind and reform them.
Shift yourself. Making haste. Run, warriors. Your will is ours.
We're going to move them in a little bit.
Don't hold back.
There you go, that'll do nicely. We're holding here still, though some of my units are starting to take losses. We are going to move you guys back.
Shift yourself. Faster. Making haste.
So cycling our front line here, guys.
Yes.
You guys can pull back behind the wall. Get fresh troops to the front, guys. We did take quite a lot of losses by doing that, but we'll cope. And now my general is, but this is my strongest unit at the moment. He is eager and fresh. To be fair, so are all of these guys, but yeah, these guys are actually very tired. So that just got somebody else forward in the fight there.
We're taking fire.
I'm more worried about here. If they throw too much against here, I mean, they could if they wanted to. Yeah, these guys could smash around the edges of us, guys, and actually try and take us from, get the flanks onto our flanks, which would kill us. We're going to double time here, guys, because this is just going to be a slog now. This is just shield wall versus shield wall, and I am doing this properly. I'm basically fighting where they have to put, where my shield walls do the best. The issue is, you can see here, they've got an entire army arrayed, ready to come at us. So if these guys break, the rest of their army will come, and they just slowly have to cut through us, guys. So the whole aim here is to just do as much damage as possible. We will lose this. There is no winning this battle. This is a glorious defeat, and we're beginning to break up here, which is gonna... This is gonna be an issue. The real question is which flank is gonna break first. You guys can charge in to just add a little bit of weight to this war. They're going to die quickly, but it's just to add some weight, guys. My general is confident, but he is exhausted now. I mean, he has been sitting there fighting against the hordes of the Normans there. Even here, you can see we're beginning to... Our formations are breaking up. The Normans are pushing us back here by sheer weight of numbers. We can see underneath them that's a lot of dead Normans, guys, but still, it actually doesn't look that great for me. There you go. See, they're just sending more reinforcements in. Thankfully, my guys are very high-level troops, so they will fight to the bitter end. You know, they're not... I mean, they will eventually break, but they will fight and fight. I mean, they have no choice here, really, but... Now, where are our archers? Yeah, right up. There we go, that's what I want to be shooting, those crossbowmen. We're doing really well, actually. My guys are fighting amazingly well. This little wall is dying, though. We are getting so through... We've got so few troops left over here. I suspect this... If they were to pull back now and then just do one big rush... certainly with some of the axe troops they've got and things in a wedge formation, they would rip my shield wall in two. And that's it, we are going now, guys. I mean, this isn't even really a shield wall. They should, you know, if they were to push rather than attack, they would fight. That said, we've killed the enemy general, which is good for us. Again, we don't really have a shield wall here. If they were to just walk through us, we would actually get pushed out of the way. Let's see how long we actually manage to hold for. But we have made them pay. And that is the key thing here, because we will be marching our armies back to siege here. If I had had my army here, guys, can you imagine this? Holding this line. I mean, I did potentially help the beaches. But can you imagine holding this line with a full army? And that's it, we're gone. Our archers are running. But I want to see how many kills we got. So... not as many as I thought, actually. I was expecting us to do better than that. That said, pretty much a man for a man. We killed slightly more of them. So we still made them pay for it. Maybe they tweaked that, because it was a little OP just how well a shield wall solidly could fight. But at the same time, it's meant to be like that, because that's how it was in those days. We have a noble birth. We want lots of noble births, because... oh, we actually have... Ooh. He needs to be commanding something. We need to find him a wife. That is a really good wife. Yeah, no, he needs to be commanding something. What was his name again? So Kufred's son, Redwald. We secure a bit more loyalty from him as well.
We will do our utmost.
Edrathith can be replaced by Redwald. Oh, is Redwald already commanding something? Let's just have a look. Am I not paying enough attention here? Yes, he is a general. Where is he? Okay.
Our blades are yours.
Ready to serve.
That's not Redwald. Was I looking at Kufred then? Oops. Where is Redwald? So Redwald is leading my new army in the north. That's a good place for him.
Forward, march! Let us advance! We await your command.
He can get into wherever that, however I pronounce that place. Now, where are the other crossing locations?
By the numbers! We will do our utmost.
Ooh, this army's a little light on troops. Oops. This army can remain a little light on troops then. So I need to up my food production. Where is my spare army? I was sure I had a spare army.
The men are ready to serve. We will do our utmost.
Ah, yes, these guys over here. They're going to start double timing it over here. Right.
We will do our utmost. We are the coming power.
Let's do this. Ooh, this is going to be a fun one, guys. Oh, no, I definitely don't want to do that. Night attack. No. So this is going to be a clash of an almighty clash of shield walls, guys. We've got two very solid armies here against each other. I have slightly more range, so they may be able to outflank me a little. My guys are much more veteran. This army is, the Saints Blessed, is a veteran army of lots of things. Oh no, I don't want fog. That'll do. Oh, that's nice. So I can actually see the other battlefield in the background, where if I'd fought with the bridge. That's interesting. I hadn't quite realised that. We have the hill as well, which is nice. These guys are going to go right to our top, because we're going to want these guys to flank around. My king is in the centre here. Spears on the flanks. This is probably my most elite army, guys.
General.
My general is probably my weakest unit here. Oops. Where are their cavalry? I'm going to hold my cavalry back in reserve to start with. You guys are going to go up here to help with these guys. My archers can sit in the middle.
To battle! Thanes! Get into formation! Form up, men!
Let's lock that formation. Oh, they're moving. If they want to move towards us... In fact, no, we're going to move up a little bit to utilise the ridge line. Because I want to utilise that ridge line, guys, because then they have to attack uphill towards me, which gives me bonuses. Got a feeling I'm going to have to push down towards them, though. Pull our cav out here. Walk, please. Don't want these guys locked. Right. That's good. If they're sending people off watching my cavalry, that's actually good. Let's just double time again as we move. Okay. Hit them now.
Our hidden units have been discovered.
Let battle commence.
Spearmen, don't hold
You guys can move over and try and get them from this flank.
on the double. Strike now. We have discovered the
That's
enemy's
perfect. So our spears are trapping them and my cavalry is hammering to the back. Turn and face. No. Let's keep hitting them actually.
Our general is under attack.
That worked really nicely. Right, you guys can break and chase them down now.
See, they flee before our might.
Turn and face. Right, let's pause. Let's break up my formation. Right. I'm going to let them hit my line. Oh no, hang on, that's what we want to do. Pause. What have I forgotten to do, guys? There's that word I always say at the start. Shield wall. There we go. Some of them are pulled back. We're engaging the cav heavily there. They're a little worried. They could eat my infantry, but they can hammer into the side of me there.
On the double.
You guys can get behind these guys. That's perfect, actually. They can keep hammering into me there. You guys can hammer into them. We should be eating that. As soon as these guys are free, they're going to move up and hammer into the back of these.
Make it ready. Run, warriors. Don't hold back. Let's go. Where did they come from?
Charge!
Battle awaits us. Quick march.
Let's hammer into them, getting the extra charge bonus for our formation. Now we're in amongst them. Let's break that formation. This isn't a shield wall. This is just an open fight. They are fully engaged now, so let's push these guys through. You guys can support over here. You guys can get behind. That was perfect. We just obliterated their general. You guys can hammer into the side of this flank to try and break them. You guys straight down in. That's perfect. You guys can start chasing down the things. You can hammer into the back of them to support. Chase them down. Do not let them move around and reinforce elsewhere. Let's just break our formation there and chase. You guys can start hitting in there. That's perfect. These guys are not going to last long. You guys can start moving right behind now. Break your line and hammer into the back of them. They've let us break up their formation now, so I am definitely controlling the flow of this battle. My general is holding there. Possibly move him in, but no, I'm happy for him to stay dug in for now. Crack them, let's chase into them. You guys can fold in, you guys can just slam into them. Oh wow, you guys can pull back, you guys can just re-enable skirmish. They can chase, if they want to chase these guys, I'm happy for them to do that. Their foot soldiers there are suffering. Well, you guys need to pull out and actually get around the side, flank a bit. Again, move and engage, move forwards and engage. These guys are holding surprisingly well. Where are all my cav? You guys are meant to be engaging them. You guys can start shooting at them. There we go. You guys can get yourselves right behind. You guys can just turn and start shooting there. My cav is just going to break out. For now, I don't want them getting engaged too much. Same here. We're just getting them out of the combat. Slam into the side there. You guys can just reform there. My general can just break in now because this is over. This is their last knot of men, guys. We have decimated them here. This unit, though, this unit has fought. I mean, these guys have fought impressively. I am impressed by them still being here. Here we go. But as they turn and face, they get hit in the rear, guys. And, yeah. That's the battle. Nice, clear, easy victory there. Oh. They let me flank them. They let me break up their formation and get behind them. It wasn't, you know, some of my units did take some damage, but we shredded them, guys, you know. We lost 250 for 1,000, you know. Which is the importance of keeping your formation held, guys. We're going to keep them on, take them on, and we're going to finish them off. My king, even in his old age, fighting in battles. It would be quite good if as they got older and older, they got worse and worse. Because he's, what, how old is he now? I don't think he's as old as my king in one of my other games. He is... 68. So, yeah, that's quite an impressive age to be fighting battles still. The thing I want to not do is take on multiple armies at once. We're actually now in a good position here to hold.
The men have trained for this. For all Anglican.
You can stay in there for now. We're going to hold as we are, because I don't want to be taking multiple armies. If I push forwards, they will potentially hit me with multiple armies. They are going to take Southampton. Again, I'm not massively worried about that, because I can then hit them with 2 armies at once. Right, let's check what's going on in the north. I'm not at war with the Danes yet, so...
State your orders.
The men have trained for this.
The men are ready to serve.
You can head up this way, because there are crossings over here.
Forward march.
And you are going to come and back up. You're going to get into the town to just build up a little bit. The Danes have taken first bits of territory as well. They're going to take Bebenberg. Oh, God! Guys, this might be painful. This is what I was trying to... What? Why don't I get the river? I positioned them so I got the bridge. Okay, we are actually not fighting this battle. We are fleeing. Instantly. I positioned him specifically to get the bridges, guys, and I didn't get the bridges.
All hope is lost.
Let's hope. Yeah, so nothing was lost, and my army should fall back. The issue is, I think they're going to be able to double attack me, guys. Which means I might have just killed my king.
Leave the field.
You see, definitely a bridge there. Oh, thankfully they're not following. Whew. And they're splitting up. But they are still in close proximity to each other, so this is still a dangerous place. Who died? Who died? Who died? Dread.
For the Anglican.
Oh, phew, it wasn't him. Start getting better cav. We are now having some food issues again. It's because we are losing territory, let's be honest. I want to start pushing up Vista, up my food production actually.
All forces in good order.
Alright, let's bring everybody together on this army.
And take them. Onward to victory. The men have trained for this. Forward as one. The men.
Nice easy now. Balanced attack.
I grow ever stronger.
That'll help. This is not going to be helping.
We await your commands.
You know what? That smaller of the two armies up here, guys, is going to get... We're going to merge my armies, make sure I've got the best possible setup I can. In this army.
Moving up.
We await your commands.
And you are going to get disbanded to get rid of all these problems. Oh, wow.
All forces in good order. We will do our utmost.
I think I'm going to have to do the same with this army to an extent.
Forces in good order.
We'll get rid of those two first, because they're useless. That is the danger of tech, guys, is if you're not paying attention, you can actually mess yourself up massively like that. So we're going to have one turn of negative. We're potentially going to get a few rebellions, annoyingly.
Await your commands.
So unfortunately there isn't a huge amount I can do about it. I could just kill my taxes for a turn, couldn't I? Oh, where do I do that? Economy, taxes. Oh wow. But that's gonna stave us off for a turn. Oh wow, no, it's gonna bankrupt us though. Let's hope we don't get too many rebellions, guys. Wow, who'd have thought these invasions would be so problematic for us? Ooh. Ooh. We are going to have to fight this one next time, guys, because we are at 45 minutes already, guys. So thank you very much for watching. I do hope you have enjoyed this. As always, please feel free to comment down in the comments section or jump over to my Discord and say hi there. There are links to my Discord as well as my Twitter and my Patreon in the comments and the description. Thank you very much for your time, guys.